After reviewing the facts in the expense claim audit matter, the court concluded, and I quote, the judge says, "In my view, Mayor Crouse also had a peculiar interest in the motion challenging his ruling that the audit motion was in order. It makes no difference whether the motion in question was substantive as well as was the audit motion, or procedural as was the motion to challenge the mayor's ruling that the motion was in order. The procedural motion raised a question in relation to the matter of the audit, which is, can the council revisit the subject of an independent audit having decided less than a year ago not to authorize one? Passing the procedural motion prevented further consideration of the substantive motion. It had the same effect as defeating the substantive motion. The procedural motion had the same monetary significance to Mayor Crouse as the substantive motion. I conclude that Mayor Crouse had a pecuniary interest in the expense claim audit motions, and by not recusing himself, violated the Municipal Government Act, number 172.1. In relation to the defamation lawsuit, the court was equally clear in declaring that Mayor Crouse had violated the pecuniary interest provisions. At paragraph number 64 of the decision of the judgment, Judge Burroughs states, and I quote, "In my view, the concern, i.e. the involvement of the defamation action matter, would exist even if Mayor Crouse's name did not appear in the motion, as in the first part of the split motion. The problem did not arise because the motion mentioned his name. It arose because Mayor Crouse had a pecuniary interest in the subject of the continued funding of Mr. Draper's action. Whether or not that funding was unlimited or limited could affect Mayor Crouse monetarily. Therefore, at paragraph 67, the court also concludes, I quote, I conclude that Mayor Crouse had a pecuniary interest in the defamation funding limit motion. After concluding that Mayor Crouse had violated the Municipal Government Act provisions, which are designed to prevent elected officials from dealing with matters in which they have a personal financial interest, the court decided it would not order Mayor Crouse to vacate his office. It is not appropriate for me to consider the judge's exercise of his discretion after allowing Mayor Crouse to complete the 2.5 months left in his term. He just has 2.5 months left, and most of that will be on vacation as well. If the court wanted to be charitable towards Mayor Crouse, that is his prerogative. I'm not here to judge the judge. On my part, my motive was not to gain vengeance. My motive was to ensure that everyone complies with the Municipal Government Act. The court's decision vindicated my allegation that Mayor Crouse breached the Municipal Government Act and reaffirmed the idea that everyone, no matter what the station in life, must abide by the rule of law. In this case, that has occurred. Mayor Crouse has been found in breach of the pecuniary interest rules as set out in the Municipal Government Act. I'm very satisfied with the results of the judgment, and I hope that this ruling can serve as a deterrent to all elected officials to ensure compliance with the rules. At this stage, after being found in breach of the Municipal Government Act by the courts, I would respectfully suggest that Mayor Crouse do the honorable thing and admit to himself and to the public that his actions were unethical, and he should resign as mayor. There are just 4 council meetings left, in his term. And this act will do a lot of good to repair the public trust that has been broken. Thank you very much. Questions?
So,
Actually, would you mind if we scrum?
yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we just, instead of having you at the podium, could we just, I'd rather scrum.
Sure.